can imagine that was creating problems for him breathing. Right now, though, that hat, that the guy in the yellow hat and that orange shirt, that is the actual victim. Now, you can see the firefighters out here from the USAR. They're using these spreaders. We were trying to figure out what they were called. They're some sort of struts, but they are not hydraulically powered, but actually air pressure. And they're using that along with that wood that you see right there to shore up those sides, to keep that dirt from collapsing in on him. Again, this is happening in a backyard out here in the fighters from LA City Fire Department out here, and you know, the heat is like a very serious part of this rescue. The fire department, they are concerned about that victim, but they're also concerned about their own guys as well, as they should be. Sorry about that. Hope everybody took their Dramamine. We did a little spin right there. It is hot. Also, the heat is actually affecting Skybox, making it difficult for us to actually hover. The performance of our aircraft is actually based on things like the temperature, how much heat or how dense the air is, and when it's hot, we have less air to work with, and it creates more of a problem for us to actually grab what's called a hover. So we're moving around the best we can to keep it cool and also stay in the air. Pretty important for a helicopter. But you know what? It's not about me. It's about those guys and gals down there, and of course that victim. CC. Now, I would say it is very, very hot. They brought out the second USAR battalion basically to swap out with these guys because of the heat. They don't want to have the heat exhaustion. They don't want these firefighters to get exhausted, make bad decisions. So they're keeping them hydrated. They brought out water and other hydration, probably like a Gatorade or something. And then they also brought out replacement firefighters for this crew out here. Now, this rescue is still ongoing. I am very confident. That's one of the reasons why we showed you that victim trapped down there and got those shots like that, because I'm very confident that they're going to get this guy out alive and in one piece. But this rescue is still going on out here. This is going to be in the Los Feliz area. Again, I really wish that we were able to interact with you, especially on the YouTubes, because I know that you can write comments. I would love to take questions and answers. My phone right now showing SOS. And again, it seems like every time we're in these situations where we go live on the internet, we have these issues. This time, the fire department requesting us and the other media that's out here. I guess there are other people out here as well. I don't really know about any of that. But anyways, they ask us all to bump it up. So we are extremely high up looking down at this. You know what? I could take a moment. I don't think...
Okay, what's up, everybody? So we just jumped down for a quick stream to see what's going on with this. We're going to update the shooter situation later. There's a bunch of information that I have, and people have been sending me. Nat sent me a lot of it, and I've got some emails. But this situation, a construction worker is trapped inside a deep trench in Los Feliz home. Crews are working to rescue a construction worker who is trapped in an 8-foot deep trench at the back of a home in Los Feliz. I never heard of that place before in Cali. So this is happening at the 2300 block of North Catalina Street. Firefighters said the man remains conscious and alert, and he is trapped by soil up to a point of at or above his waist. Wow. Firefighters and paramedics have stabilized the trench walls, patient, and overall construction site to allow LAFD, the firefighters, responders, specially trained to and equipped to in confined space operations. Okay. So that's what's the gist of what's going on. He's trapped, construction worker, I guess by soil, waist high.
Places collapses, and these are the men and women that are going to come and rescue you if you're in the Los Angeles area. And they actually travel to other places when they have earthquakes and they have people still trapped. These are the guys and gals that go out there and actually help rescues in other countries and other parts of the United States. Right now, though, they've got all this manpower and all this brain power right here to save that one worker trapped in that trench. Again, I wish I could get some questions and answers for you guys, but I can just imagine what you're talking about, and hopefully it is all positive. We're trying to keep this as positive as we can. A lot, as hippy-dippy as I might not be, sometimes I really do believe that positive energy is what makes everything happen in a good way. And, of course, there's somebody trapped down there, and they even even though we're saying now this person is going to be okay, there's always that possibility that, you know, something really bad could happen. The earth could shift, a big chunk of dirt could just move down there, and this could turn into something entirely different. Now, those firefighters are working as much as they can. You see a lot of dust being thrown around down there. That is not going to be from the wind. They're actually using compressed air right now to move that dirt away from that trapped worker to kind of dig him out. My pilot, Mike, he's a pretty smart guy. Maybe a little more than just regular smart. And you know what? He was talking about it too. He said, you know, how maybe this guy could just kind of wiggle himself out. How trapped could you be? This isn't the beach. This isn't like you buried your buddy or you buried yourself.
Yeah, yo, there's stories. I don't know if you guys have heard of some of these stories. People at the beach that the sand like collapses on them or whatever. Or they get, I don't know. I've heard of some beach stories. People dying in the sand.
This in the past, sad to say, a lot of these turn out to be body recoveries. In this case, that worker's still very much alive down there, and I'm confident that they're going to pull him out in one piece. And
I mean, had the soil been higher to like his chest, he might have it might have been a different story because the compression and everything. You could probably, I don't know, the dirt and stuff, you know.
And you can see right there, they basically tied up a ladder so he can go up high and look straight down at that rescue and the workers down there in that trench. A number of these workers are basically out here just kind of holding, you know, there just in case something happens. And again, that tool that you see right there, that spreader, that strut, that power strut, that's being powered by compressed
cool.
air.
You see that?
And that's pushing against that shoring that you have there. And we were talking about that a little bit up here earlier as well. This stuff is not just scraps that from the construction site. A lot of this stuff actually comes in on the USAR rigs, the trucks that these firefighters, specialized firefighters, come in on. They have an entire rolling hardware store in there. They've got tools and things because they just don't know.
Dandy said a child died a few months ago by collapsed sand. I've heard of stories like that.
You can just imagine how much stuff is organized and stuffed inside these huge USAR rigs that they have out here in the Los Angeles area and probably in a lot of the major cities as well. Now, like I said, you've got 2 battalions out here from the USAR, and they are both out here. And one of the reasons why is because of the heat. They want to swap these guys out when they need to because they don't want anybody exhausted. And, you know, exhausted isn't just a physical thing. These guys have to be sharp. They've got to think about this stuff. They got to predict what might happen and stop it before that, you know, whatever they're thinking, whatever they're like, oh, this could happen, that could happen. They want to stop that before it does to keep that victim alive. Again, there's one person trapped down there. He's a worker, and this was a collapse. He's about 8 feet underground is what they're saying. And when that dirt collapsed on him, it was up to just about, I would say, belly height would probably be the best way to describe it. And when we first arrived, there wasn't all this going on. We were here in the beginning when the calls first came out, and the first responders were just arriving, assessing that situation. All those shovels, all this dirt, those firefighters were out there hustling, trying to get that dirt away from that hill, that hole, the best they could to keep it from falling in on that guy. And we actually saw him down there with his oxygen mask on. And when I say his, I mean the fire department brought it. But he was down there, and it seemed like he was almost in good spirits, actually helping, moving the dirt away as it was kind of falling down that sides, you know, trying to keep it away from him. So, again, this is all happening out here in the Los Angeles area. This is in Los Feliz. Something else we can talk about real quick is that black ball that you see right there. There's another one that's actually in front of that firefighter. We're going to try to do that digital zoom. It does get a little blurry, and that is because of our altitude and atmosphere and the heat, the waves of the atmosphere. But you can kind of see it right there, and that is inflated. And one of the reasons why they did that is because that is going to help that wood, that shoring right there. It's going to keep it like a level wall against it. So when they use those power struts, if this was just up against the dirt, then what might happen is there might be a spot that isn't filled in, and that power strut might actually pop a hole right through the wood. And so that's one of the reasons why they're using that inflatable bag on this side of that shoring, that lumber that you see right there, and then they're using those power struts to keep all that separated, to keep that dirt from falling in on that victim. Again, you see a firefighter down there, and you can see all the predictive safety that they have. That firefighter has harnesses on him. If there's something should happen, they might be able to pull him out. And you know, that's great for that firefighter, might not be so great for that victim. And right now, that is all these guys' biggest concerns. These first responders always putting their safety second. So a lot of these times, even though they're doing what they can to stay safe, they're still taking a lot of chances to save that person's life. Again, that ladder right there, I find that to be pretty interesting. You can see they've got some ropes there, and basically they set it up so that it's the boss. Let's just call it like it is. He's up there looking, keeping an eye on what's going on, making sure everything's happening the way it should. Also probably giving some information and passing along information down the line how they're doing this rescue. And of course, I've said this in the past, and people have kind of misconstrued what I've said, and I'm going to say it again. So let the misconstruing start now. Everything is a training day, especially when you're working as a first responder, because you just don't know what you're going to come up against. You know, this is not a training exercise as in they plan this, but this is a trial and error. Everything is trial and error, especially when you're working in this type of situation. And that's one of the reasons why those firefighters got to stay sharp. They got to keep thinking ahead. They've got to, and the heat is what might become a problem. You become exhausted very quickly.
What's up, Chief?
Of course, your physical, you're going to start sweating. You're going to have those problems, but your brain.
No idea how he felt. It's a construction worker that's stuck in a place in California called Los Feliz, at Los Feliz home. And it's an 8-foot deep trench. And he fell at the back of a home at the 2300 block. They're saying he's conscious and alert. I think he has a breathing mask, and the dirt's like up to his waist. I think if that dirt was higher, up to his chest, it would have been a real problem. I've heard of stories, you know, people getting buried or whatever, like you just can't breathe. Or even people, cave explorers or whatever, getting into caves, and some people squeezing into these very tight, small crevices, and then to the point where you can't even like breathe, and you just. So this guy is lucky, at least it's to his waist.
Out here in Los Angeles is in the Los Feliz area.
By the way, they're saying Homie Kwan, Rich Homie Kwan, they're saying he passed away from, they're saying they think an overdose. I don't know if you guys know who Rich Homie Kwan is. I used to listen to him because of Young Thug, Young Thizzle. You know what I'm saying? Lifestyle. You know song? Young guy. Very young guy. Can't believe this guy passed away. Well, what's the lyrics? Lifestyle. Hold on, we gotta pull up the lyrics. There's something in there I really like. It's a little graphic though, but lifestyle lyrics. What's that song called? Lifestyle. Rich Gang. Let's see. Homie Kwan. You guys know who Homie Kwan is? Homie Kwan. One of the lyrics in the song. Oh, Sunday through Monday, I've been grinding with no sleep. Them long nights, I swear I do it for the come up. I'm Willie B beating at my chest in the jungle. I can't do it any justice to the lyrics, but
Everything's unique. How are we going to get this person out of there?
This is interesting too. They have two ladders here. They got like that air system thing there and the balloon ball bags. Walk through. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
I had a few bands on.
What I want to. Hey. Can't believe he's dead, man. That's crazy. Crazy. I wonder how old this guy is. Oh, 34 years old. They're saying ATL legend.
Of the Fox website, but I'd rather see the YouTube because I want to see what you guys are asking. But anyways, we're still here. We're going to keep an eye on it. I'm going to give my voice a rest, and I'm going to give Mike's ears a rest here as I try to find you guys on YouTube. But again, this rescue's still continuing, believe me. If something starts happening, something out of the ordinary, something a little special, you know I'm going to start yammering.
I wonder if they could get like some type of vacuum system. Just pull up the dirt. I mean, I wonder what they're doing with these tubes here. They're connecting some tubes there. I wonder what that's about.
But again, this rescue continuing out here in the Los Feliz area.
Fell in a trench.
And I didn't bring any coffee. Copy.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
34.
Thank you. Yeah, I turned them down a little bit.
I wonder, so they said fentanyl? Maybe he got fentanyl? I wonder what he was taking.
I was kind of hoping they were going to use the vacuum. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I mean, it's like you know they're not going to put that thing anywhere near that guy because they don't want to have that kind of issue, right? Oh, heck yeah. Dude, that thing, it's not a Dyson, man. That thing is serious. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Not a Dyson. You see, I was just talking about that. If they can maybe get some type of vacuum system or something, maybe I don't know. Maybe they can use that to like suck up the dirt enough so that this guy can pull himself out. By the way, I'm gonna start. We're gonna do a stream later about the shooter. Yes, we are. We got to talk back about it again. We had a lot of people here last night. We had like 10,000 people here, over 10,000 actually last night. So I'm gonna work on a little thumbnail for later. So when this stream is over, I can redirect you guys, and then we'll come back later. I want to just get as much information as we can, and then we'll hang out for a while. Dyson. They muted their audio, by the way. That's why you're not hearing anything. Lifestyle. Trying to get this picture here. There we go. Working hard. I wonder how that happened. I guess he fell in and dirt fell on top of him. Bro, he's lucky it didn't like land sideways or land flat and the dirt. He got buried. He wouldn't be able to breathe. School shooter. Down this picture. It said soil fell on top of them. This is crazy. Let me refresh the news page, see if there's any new info. I can actually play this clip, I think. Get a little bit of info. Los Angeles.
We actually have another honeydew list, and this time we can actually show it to you. It's a trench rescue. This is a serious situation. It's in the Los Feliz area off of Catalina. And if we're trying to show you that there's an actual worker in that trench now, he is still alive.
See, look, and they pull out the air tank. Look, they got an air tank in there.
I mean, 100% that the LA City Fire Department is going to get this guy out alive. He's buried up to his waist, is what they were.
What happened? See, look at this.
He's moving around.
Oh, look. Okay, this one is a close up of the guy. Well, I just don't want to miss. Are they pulling this guy out? I think this is the guy right here. I think. No, I don't know. Or is that a rescue person? I think this person in the orange shirt.
He's stuck.
Yeah. Oh my God.
He's moving around.
Okay, I'm going to show you close. Give me 1 second. I don't know if this guy in the orange shirt is
safe, and that there isn't going to be more of a collapse after they pull him out. They also want to make sure that there isn't any injury to that victim as they're pulling him out. All this very important, clearly, but you can see the number of firefighters out there from USAR Group out here in the Los Angeles area, and that's LA City Fire USAR. That's who's out here. And again, this has been going on for more than 90 minutes. This person down there, 8 feet underground, when that dirt collapsed, and you can kind of see some of that dirt still sliding into those holes that the firefighters have been working to clear around that worker. Again, this is extremely dangerous. This isn't just some guy in a hole. This isn't you're at the beach and you're burying your buddy or you're burying yourself. This is dirt. And out here, and this collapsed onto that worker working down there in the foundation area behind this home up here in the Los Feliz Hills. But it looks like they are getting close to trying to pull this guy out. Hopefully we'll see it here in just a moment or two.
It looks like they're about to pull him out.
Copy, thank you. I hear Mark. I think it's more than that. We've been here an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, 10:45 is when the call came out. That's when the guy's been stuck. I want to get out of the digital doubler just to get a clearer shot to show more of what's going on down there. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm sweating back here.
V. Oakley, where did you send the email to? Gmail? MakeItMall@gmail.com? Oh, we're going to have someone's asses. Yeah.
They are going to use the vacuum. Yes.
The vacuum, that's what I was thinking, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that thing is serious.
They go suck them out. No, I think
wonder
that's
why they're
dirt.
doing all the knots and stuff. Oh, so they can. Okay, I get it. Right. So how are they going to how do they control the suction? Yeah, but yeah. That's what I'm thinking, right? Dude, I'd be like, get that thing out of my face.
quick as I can.
Well, they changed their mind. What? Yeah, it is hot. Sorry. It's 101 degrees and we're at what? How high? 2,000 feet. It's got to be well over 100 down there. 104? There is. Not yet.
Man. I wonder what the sound that it must, the whole suction thing, how strong it must, and how loud.
There, yeah, they just told them to turn on the suction.
They must really be wedged in there.
No, they told them to turn on the suction. This is he's saying no. The victim. He's like, no, hang on.
Uh-oh. I think it's the guy right here, yeah. The guy right here in the orange shirt.
I don't know. Maybe the vacuum, maybe to pull him up. Yeah. Yeah. He's using a shovel. That's what I'm saying. I love this guy. I love this guy. He just grabbed the shovel and he's like digging. He's digging stuff out, probably for the vacuum.
I'll be digging too, to try to get the hell out of there.
Right.
I'm gonna do a stream today,
yeah.
AYJ. I'm actually making a thumbnail right now. I'm gonna let you know before the stream ends
what time. Head with it. Ow.
Oh shit.
They were moving the vacuum. He just clocked them. Yeah. But he's literally got he's got like a little spade shovel down there, like a. Yeah, they did. I wonder if he can keep it. I would. But that's just me.
I keep the shovel.
Yeah, he's got like a little tiny shovel and he's like down there digging. I dated a girl one time. Oh, yeah, just once. And and in her trunk she had a shovel. And I was just always like, that's kind of like, what's this all about? And then the answer didn't make me feel any better. It wasn't like, oh, just in case, but it was that awkward, like, I don't want to tell you.
What's up, everybody?
Clearly, I was very nice to that person. Yeah, I see it. There must, yeah, it must be something around him or something, right? Hey, what's up? Oh no, what happened?
Or dirt fell?
Oh, how long we can hang here because of fuel? Okay, how long are we got on station?
What's up, everybody? If you guys can hit the like button, subscribe.
We're doing the math.
Thumbnail.
We're probably pencils in for probably another 55 minutes on station.
Ooh. Ooh. Excuse me. Okay, I like the sound of that.
Copy all.
Yes,
Sarah, throw me a water. Yeah. It's like I want to do a wider shot, but I don't want to mess up, you know, I don't want to miss them pulling this guy out. Just showing you guys real quick. So that's the vacuum, and you can see it's vacuuming. You got a little bit of dust out there, but this is the line that that we're following. That's that gray thing. Look at all those hand motions down there. It's like the guy who's watching all this is probably like, make up your mind, man. What are you doing? You know what? I think we should do this at Fox, you know? Basically get everybody together from the team, and then we bury somebody or halfway bury somebody, and then the rest of the team's got to figure out how to get them out. What do you mean you play?
Yeah, so,
wow, people are harsh in this room. They are like really, really, really harsh. I'm not even going to repeat some of this stuff. I mean, it's pretty bad.
Oh, bro,
yes,
the
it's
stuff
very
I'm
hot in
seeing.
the helicopter, and we have air conditioning. Trust me. Trust me. And the pilot's sitting in what's called the greenhouse. He's got like little windows above him, so he's even worse than I am. Penny's asking how long this person's been stuck. This person's been in there probably, we're going to say a solid 90 minutes. He's been in there for a solid 90 minutes. Does he know his mic is live? Yes, Snacks. I know my mic is live. No, he's not dead. This person is very much alive. It's not a body recovery. This is actually we wouldn't be showing this like this if there was a body recovery. Yeah, Tony, you know what? I would venture to say we got a better shot than them. Yeah,
ooh,
definitely.
Let's go, Stu.
I got no ill will against the people I work, my, what are they called? Colleagues. But I would venture to say our shot's better.
Pop out and show niggas. They not like us. They not like us.
Buy stocks, I don't know. If that was you in there, how many guys would you want to help you to get out? I'm just kind of curious. Maybe just one guy and be like, hey, we're doing what we can.
I want the whole city.
San Diego slacker, brother, I'm in here every day. This is my happy place. I'm not stuck, trust me.
East Coast.
King V8, thank you, brother.
They're not like us. All right, I got a nice little thumbnail.
I don't know about going in a different direction. What are you talking about?
I'm going to use the restroom real quick. Hopefully this doesn't And
Big Husky, that guy was down there working, and then it actually collapsed on him. He was working down there. They were doing some sort of work in that, creating that trench right there. I'm not sure if that for what they were doing it for, but he's 8 feet down, and he was down there working, and then the sides collapsed, and he became buried. Can you confirm the one person that is stuck is the one in the frame? The guy that is in the orange shirt and the yellow hat, that is the victim right there. Orange shirt, yellow hat, looking up at us right now. I don't know if there's a delay, but that is the victim. That is the victim. And he's got a harness around him. And and he's actually helping. He's been helping the firefighters pretty much since we got here. When we first arrived, the first engines were arriving. They were starting to figure out how they were going to take care of this. A lot of these guys had shovels. They were out here. They were moving the dirt by hand along the side of that hill there. You can see some of those shovels. We're looking straight down because this person's in a trench, so it makes it a little odd to, shoot other things. It's not like we can get that angle or move back and forth and come back to this spot. But right now, the reason why we're so toppy as it would be, or making it look like a Google Earth shot, is because we're doing it on purpose so we can see that guy inside the trench. You can see him. He's trying to, I don't know, maybe he's telling those guys, hey, look, man, just do what you need to do to get me out of here. I don't blame him. But at any rate, this has been going on for more than 90 minutes. I'm trying to answer you guys' questions, but my phone now is actually not cooperating. So anyways, I enjoy reading reading a lot of the comments. I am always about helping you guys out, answering your questions. I love those lines where you're like, oh, does he know his mic is live? Yes, I know my mic is live. This is what I do for a living. I know, it's tough. It's tough. And again, I'm back in SOS, so it is not, it's not refreshing. Oh, they gave him some water. Thank goodness. If it was at his neck and shoulders, then he wouldn't be breathing. He was looking down, probably trying to figure out what's holding him down there.
Okay. I'm back, guys. Yeah.
I mean, it would be that simple that you just kind of pull him out of his pants. I bet you they would have already. You know what I mean? What do we got for fuel now?
Stu is Fox 11, Los
You
Angeles.
just asked us a few minutes ago. We had 55 minutes, so I would venture to say we're probably right about 50 to 45 minutes. No, it's all good. I didn't mean it like that, Melissa. I was just saying. I know it wasn't you. You didn't ask. I thought Tony asked. Right? You are hovering. See, now I'm starting to worry. Pardon me? Melissa? We are on with KCal. I'm listening to him talk. Oh, You know what? I'll hoot and holler. I'll let everybody know. It's all good. I'm actually trying to read some of the questions and comments. We got 3,600 people. Oh, now oh man, it just scooted by so fast. I can't. Smoking scan. Where are you at?
Oh shit.
Joe, I think the camera's pretty good. I mean, we're like in that hole with that guy. You know what? Gosh, we share the picture with other people. Other people are using our shot, but I wish I could like zoom all the way out so you guys could really see. We're at 2,000 feet. We're 2,000 feet AGL or MSL? MSL. I don't know how high we are off the ground. We're 1,500 feet above the ground right now. So think about a 15-story building. I don't think your cell phone could get this shot. What's up? No, I can't do that. You got to talk to my agent. Yes, I will. Thank you for giving me heads up, Dave. Yeah, but I'm going to wait till they start actually.
Oh, what happened? What happened? It's not me, right? Oh, good, it's not me. What happened? What happened? Let me try refreshing. Uh-oh. Oh, no. ¿Qué pasó? Oh, the chat's going crazy over there. Uh-oh. Overheated. I don't know if there's any other live feeds, actually. Let me take a look and see. Oh, no. Is there anybody else out there? They did a hit piece, no live feed, NBC. Rich homie Quan. Crazy, man. I still can't believe that. 34 years old. KTLA. That's actually what I'm trying right now. It's on commercial. I'm waiting for the commercial. I don't see on KTLA. Let me try Moy. Oh, I think he might be back. Maybe a signal connection.
Test. Hey, I'm not sure if. Keep doing whatever you're doing.
But Moy has the same.
Yeah.
Beat.
Yeah. Do what you need to do. I understand. We don't even have to stay over it for right now. Let's just try to get some air through the thing. Test.
Oh, maybe it did overheat.
I'm showing audio.
Trippy.
Do you guys have us? You got a picture back? Shows we're transmitting. Copy all. I don't think we're going to be able to get that sweet shot because we can't stay in one place. I think we got to keep it moving.
Oh. Yeah, that's a nice house. What kind of house is that? 2 pools? What, a mansion? Top of a hill, too. Oh. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Oh, KTLA. Here's KTLA. I wanna wish you a merry... Oh, I'm not allowed to sing. Say if I sing, I'm on drugs. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. All right, so this is KTLA. They're live. I really want a haircut. I don't like the way this last haircut came out. So it looks like they're still working on this guy. Stu said it was over 90 minutes last time, or 60. I think he said 90. Check this. Check this message. Oh. They're still pulling them out. Serious work. Forces joined together using all types of contraptions, ladders, pulleys, a vacuum system. Construction worker got himself stuck. Jessica, thank you for the 20. Lose my voice before Christmas. Yeah, I know. There's been times where I've kind of lost my voice from probably singing. Yeah, probably the singing streams the next day. But yes, whenever this situation is over, I'm gonna schedule the next stream. Honestly, I think I'm gonna do it for 2 hours because I'm finding some interesting stuff, additional stuff. And so I just want to organize this when we start live. Hopefully it can go smooth. I see something too, actually. Thinking about it. Victor, that's for your kid. Oh, another one for Kayla. Kayla, thank you for the 10 memberships. Thank you. Why so many people, though, half are just standing around? I don't know. I really don't know. I guess assessing the situation. I don't know. Stu might come back too. I don't know. I wonder what was happening. If he had problem, like, was the equipment overheating? The things, the information that we covered last night with the news is just breaking it now. Oh, this is really good information. Ooh, we got to talk about it tonight. I found another good article. Oh, we got the whole history. Oh, okay. Oh, hell nah. Hell, I don't even know if I can wait 2 hours to do this. Jeez Louise. All right. This is a great article. I have to organize that. I think I might have to even change the title of the video that I already had ready to go. Let's see. Damn, bro. All right, all right. Okay. Still in there. I was thinking, I do need at least an hour because I got to do a couple things. Have to have the baby make her do her homework. She already ate, but she needs to do her homework, and then she can chill the rest of the night. Shower too. Oh, and feed the plants. I mean, a good thing, I guess they have time on their side with the situation. It's not like he's like running out of air or something, or like in a confined space where he's having trouble breathing. His upper body's out of the dirt. See, I still have that clip from earlier. This is from earlier where they show the guy.
LA City Fire Department, and if we're trying to show you that there's an actual worker in that trench now, he is still alive, and I mean, 100% that the LA City Fire Department is going to get this guy out alive. He's buried up to his waist, is what they were.
How did he get in there? It freezes for a second, but it comes back.
He's moving around.
That's it right there. That's it.
Definitely stuck.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Wow, look at that.
But but he was in a good mood. He was actually moving dirt on his own. So he's actually helping those rescuers. Also, something else important to talk about is LA City Fire Department. Look at all these firefighters out here now. They're moving dirt, shoveling, doing what they can by hand. They've got some specialized trucks coming to actually do some vacuuming of the dirt, but they also asked for water and hydration. Now, I don't think that's just for the actual victim down there. I think that's for some of those firefighters as well, because it is that kind of crazy hot out here, ladies. Anyways.
That was from earlier. And you can tell the difference the way the place looked before to what it looks like now. All the stuff that they brought additional to the site. Oh, Kayla with the 20 as well from San Diego Slackers. Thank you. Thank you, Kayla. No. No, Carly. No, it's unacceptable. Cartel tunnels. Yeah, he's actually wedged in there pretty good. Pretty tight. I mean, it looks like he's come out a lot though compared to from earlier to now. A hell of a spot to get into. Oh, I never sent out this email. Oops. Send it out now. Oh no.
For the San Diego Slackers.
San Diego Slackers. an idea. Title, fix this. Thank you, Christopher. We're in California. This is Los Angeles in a place called, where's that here? Belize? Something? Yeah, Los Feliz. Fell into a trench. Construction worker. He was trapped, or is trapped, in an 8-foot ditch, stuck in soil up to his waist. He's conscious and alert. It's not clear how he fell into the trench, but he was doing construction work at a hillside home in Los Angeles. So the firefighters and paramedics had to stabilize the trench walls before trying to pull him out. At one point, it looked like he was almost out. I thought it was over. Where you going? Hey, where you going? Oh, well. I guess they're leaving. Let me see if I can find something else. Let's see if Stu came back, maybe. We ain't got time for this shit. Oh, there's another story I've been meaning to cover too. They're in the chopper. I can't do this right now though. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. There's another story I might want to cover. All right, let me look for it. The student come back. Let me check the website.
Nightclubs.
As soon as we see some movement down there and they actually see this victim coming out, hopefully this is going to happen before we run out of fuel. This has been going on for almost 2 hours. That's been more than a minute. So if it does start happening, of course, I got to switch back into work mode, and I'm going to do some audio so later on tonight they can play it just saying, hey, look, they got that guy out. I think I'm going to do something a little better than that, hopefully. You never know what comes out of my mouth. But anyways, giving a shout-out to Ganell, giving a shout-out to Moy. Love you guys, and of course everybody else that's watching right now.
Amazing.
You know, I love the love. Yes, of course, I wish I could do more pursuits. They just aren't happening. We just don't. We just don't. We just don't. I mean, we had one today.
Yes, Marissa, definitely.
And it was started in Ontario, ended up in Pomona, and we got there, like literally got there when the guy jumped out of the truck. And yeah, it's just, it is what it is. But don't ever think that I don't want to do pursuits. That is beyond wrong. I would do pursuits 24/7 if I could. Anyways, if you guys are watching right now and you need a little of a what's what right there, that's the big giant vacuum that's from Department of Sanitation from Los Angeles. The rest of those guys are LA City firefighters. Their checks all say LA City Fire. You got the USAR group down there. You've got some firefighters down there from I would venture to say it's probably 51s, 27s. I'm not even sure, but you got firefighters down there in the USAR group as well. Both the USAR groups are here just in case those firefighters start overheating, not much like our camera, and they're unable to keep working. That victim, I have a feeling Mike is doing a slow and go move right there, trying to get a better shot of him. We can do the digital doubler real quick, and you can kind of see him down there. The orange shirt, yellow hat, that's the worker. Now, don't think it's been like this since we got here. When we first arrived, that dirt was pretty much almost up to his face, and he was still very much alive, as he is now, and he was working actually to move some of that dirt out of the way. He's always been lucid, that's probably the best word, and helping to do what he can to get that get himself free and to work with those firefighters. I just noticed the 27 on.
This could have ended up being a thing. I wonder. So we don't know how he fell. Oh, Stu shot me. Okay. No, we don't know how he fell inside, but this could have been one of those situations too. Like, I've covered stories where like somebody just goes missing, nobody knows what happened, and everybody's looking, and then years later you just find a body in a wall or a ditch, and you're like, what the hell? He could have been one of those. He's lucky to be alive
There, because I just realized we are sharing our picture with somebody else. But anyways, this rescue's still going on. Everything is fine out here. I got a couple of texts. Because of the altitude, my phone kind of kicks in and out. Whoa, it's all good. Kicks in and out, so I can't always have signal. But when I guess when we went to black, a couple people were concerned. Everything's fine. It was the camera, not us. The camera had a problem, and at any rate, just love to love, guys, and we're going to keep an eye on this. Hopefully we're going to get them coming out. If not, we're going to have to go in for fuel. And again, everybody that's in that group, if you guys are local, stay cool, stay classy. I'm just playing with the classy part. I know this group is are we classy or are we not classy? I'm always a little confused on that.
Oh, get him out, huh? Dug on him. I can't.
Stop the vacuum. Hopefully that's because they're going to pull them out.
Looks like they got a pulley thing right there. Maybe, I don't know.
My hands are starting to cramp up. It's been a minute. Yeah, I was listening. Amy and Mark.
Let's see where this guy's at. Orange shirt, yellow hat. That's him right there. And he's lucky. Or if he was if he got into a position where he was upside down and the blood going to your head, he'd die like that. But if he was upside down, I guess he'd be in the dirt. He'd die regardless. But if somehow he was upside down but able to breathe. Hey, it says hanging upside down for too long can be fatal.
Crash, I got full lives.
And deaths are usually a result of freak accidents. For example, John Jones died after being trapped upside down in Nutty Putty Cave for 28 hours, likely due to asphyxiation. Compressed lungs, strained heart, increased blood pressure, hanging upside down, pressure buildup. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think that's where I got that one story. The guy in Nutty Putty got wedged, but like upside down. He's using the shovel, I guess, trying to break up the dirt or get the dirt up. And I think this is some type of suction vacuum thing. Suck up the dirt.
I was going to say. Okay.
Get him out.
Who else is here? Well, it's an exclusive.
Oh, that makes sense, Ragdoll. He didn't fall in. He was working in the trench, and the size caved on him. Oh. Huh? Oh, good. Okay.
Start the vacuum truck.
Get in there. Come on, come on. Give me something. Give me what's up. That makes sense. This article said, it says it's not clear how he fell into the trench, the article said, but maybe he was working in there. Yeah, that's possible too. Maybe he was working in there and it collapsed on him. Base. Even Stu said there was no chases really going on. We gotta cover other stuff. I guess these pieces of wood, another connection loss, are there to stabilize the sides so it doesn't collapse again, I guess. Come on, come on. Let me see if there's any other feeds. I don't know if Moy has a feed. No, Moy's using Stu's feed, looks like. So when it freezes, it freezes. KTLA went black as well. So maybe they're all sharing the same feed. Maybe that might be what's going on. Probably, yeah, Moy, KTLA. So KTLA is frozen too. I think Stu did say that they were the last ones up there. So, I don't know. It could be a camera thing, because the last time they said it was having a camera problem. I don't know if that camera's overheating or what's going on. They said it was really hot over there. K-Cal? I mean, I could try. Let me see. K-Cal? K-Cal, they don't like me, but we'll see if they're live. Or somebody doesn't over there.
Was conscious and alert, trapped by soil, actually up to his chest to begin with, in about a 3 foot wide by 8 foot deep trench. So as you can imagine, when you have all of that dirt to come around you, that creates a ton of pressure, and that could create what we call as crush injuries. And so we're very worried about not only just freeing this individual, but once we get them out, what sort of medical emergencies in addition to the heat are they going to have?
And of course, those firefighters out there, they're dealing with the heat as well. I understand it's 104 out there. So we were hearing earlier that you had kind of a backup crew should any of these firefighters need to be relieved because of the heat?
Correct. So it is very hot, very humid here. This is arduous work. It's a descending hillside home requiring firefighters to hike up and down a couple hundred feet, carrying very heavy equipment. And literally, we're hammering on wood to create shoring to push the sides of the trench away. We're digging, but we are using pneumatic tools to, like what we call a pneumatic knife, to cut around that dirt, and then a pneumatic or air-powered vacuum to pull it out. We've also called in the sanitation department, who's brought in a large vacuum truck, about an 8-inch in diameter gray hose that we've taken all the way from street level 200 plus feet down to pull out the dirt as fast as we could pull it. So yes, it's very difficult work, but this has been amazing to watch. Truly, your Los Angeles City Fire Department Urban Search and Rescue team are the best of the best. This is a low-frequency, high-risk type incident that they've trained for.
And Captain, this is really, we're watching it, but this is really a very dangerous situation as well, correct?
It is. This is not a situation where more firefighters are better. We actually want to minimize vibrations. We literally just yelled to the members on scene, if you do not have a job, to back away from the hole. Any additional weight creates more pressure. It pushes against our struts that we're using to shore up the sides. We don't want those to give way and have more dirt come in. Plus, there's crush injury, so we don't want more pressure to be on that individual. This is a strategic, actual, very careful process that has to be literally surgical.
And as we watch this, it seems almost for the layman that you watch and it's kind of like, well, why can't they just pull them right out? But they can't do that.
No, it's certainly not that simple. We have to be very, very careful. But we have, incredible tools with our USAR, the Urban Search and Rescue folks, that are being able to break away that dirt while you simultaneously suck it out. And we have to then give medical treatment. So to begin with, we didn't even have an arm to give IV access to. So we had to create a way to have access to get to the patient to give the needed medical care. We actually have 2 nurse practitioners on the scene in addition to our usual firefighter paramedic. So your LA City Fire Department is throwing everything at this.
Absolutely. And I think earlier on there was word that he was getting oxygen and that he is talking. And at this point, it appears that he does not have any injuries at this point. Is that accurate?
No, ma'am. He will have injuries. Yes, ma'am. He is alert and remains conscious, which is great. Firefighters have made a lot of progress. As I mentioned, the dirt was up to the waist. We got it down, was up to the chest line. We got it down to the waist, and now even started to get it down to the thigh. So definitely making progress in that manner. But there will be injuries that takes when you have a ton of pressure that's pushed on your body and your internal organs, including your chest. When you take a breath, it's a capsule that's full of air. So once you exhale, now that could be crushed in even tighter. So these are all things that we're thinking of to try to render aid. And truly, this was a grave situation, and now it's very impressive to see the amount of work they've done in this short time, creating it more. We have a better outlook at this point.
It is really remarkable to see everyone out there doing their job. Everyone has a specific job. We've seen firefighters with what looks like little shovels, as it seems like they're chipping away. And then we see that large hose there, then sucking out the dirt. And then we see them putting more boards even right now to shore up more of the wall. And this construction worker, he really can't help in the process of getting out. He just is there, and they have to really do everything for him.
Correct. It's too tight, too much for him to free himself. So that hammering that you're hearing is us literally shoring this up further. And what you see above it is those ladders that we have to create a high angle. We have rope and pulleys, and we rig them in such a way it actually gives us a 5-to-1 mechanical advantage. So that way, once we start to free this individual, we'll be able to pull them out.
Well, Captain Eric Scott, we certainly appreciate your time this afternoon. And of course, it's just amazing to watch the firefighters in action here working so diligently to free this construction worker. And of course, we will continue to monitor this story for you, and we will bring you the latest today on KCOUT News at 4 o'clock.
This Town News, Los Angeles.
Now at noon, a brutal heat dome cooking Southern California.
I'm muted. I'm sorry, guys. Oh no, they gotta kill me. When I take phone calls, I mute myself and then I forget to unmute. What did I say? Oh, I'm gonna look for another feed. I don't see anything. KTLA blacked out. Stu. Fox 11's over here. Stu's off. It looks like. By the way, they just released the mugshot for the shooter. Check it out. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. We're going to have a live today. We got so much to go over. That's going to take a while. So I'm going to have to schedule the live ahead of time and then get some things done real quick. And then we'll come back. That's the shooter. School shooter. Colt Gray. Let me see. Let me try to do a quick search of this. See if we can find anything. I think they're all gone now. Let me check Moy again real quick. What y'all think? What y'all think? Some of the comments. Yeah, it looks like everybody got off. KTLA ended their feed. Moy, Stu. I think that's it. All right, let me schedule the stream, the new stream. Oh, I forgot. I gotta add the new mugshot. We gotta add the new mugshot. Gotta add the mugshot. Okay. Okay. I heard about Rich Homie Quan. I was surprised. Or it was. They're saying an OD. All right, I'm gonna schedule the stream. I feel like I need a little time. It's 4:30 now. Let's just do 6. I'm gonna do 6 o'clock. I'm sorry if that's kind of late for some people. Let's do 4:30. Let's do 4:30, 5:30. It's an hour and a half. Yeah, I think 6. So I can try to get all the things I need to get done here real quick, and I want to organize the tabs a bit. I have so many tabs open. I want to organize the tabs, and we'll come and talk about it. And I'll try to update you guys too if they get this guy out. Unfortunately, the chopper's left. Shorty, what you think? All right, so we'll be back in a bit, guys. Just chill. We'll be back. Lots to talk about. If you get the like and subscribe, I appreciate that. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit. We got a lot to talk about.